it's Ran and welcome back to my channel. So this week's video is a list of 5 tips, tricks, cheats, hacks, whatever you want to call them, for contortionists, just to help make life a little bit easier. So these tricks include ways to make tricks look better, as well as training tips and things that can just help you along the way. This video only has 5, but I have a lot more that I use or have used in the past. So if you enjoyed this video and you would like to see another video of tips, then leave a comment down below saying that you would, and saying what tips you would like, what tricks you need help with, that kind of thing. If you enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to be notified every time I post a new video, then subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell. And now let's get into it. I will of course link any products that I use in the description.
Trick 1. Middle splits. So splits, like bridges, are a very important foundation move when it comes to contortion and flexibility. But what you might know if you've tried to get your splits is that middle splits are quite a bit harder to get than front splits or side splits. This is where this hack comes in. There are 2 ways to cheat at middle splits. Now this won't be getting you to your actual middle splits, but it'll get you looking like you've got your middle splits, even though you don't have quite enough flexibility to get them. The first method is the pushback method. So basically for this you go as far down into the middle splits as you can, and you do need to be quite close to your middle splits, and then you just push your hips backwards. From the front this will look like you're in your middle splits, however from above you will visibly be able to see that your hips are not in a straight line with your ankles. Now this isn't a stretch that will help you get your middle splits, but to someone who doesn't know that much about contortion or flexibility, it will make you seem like you have your middle splits. The second method is what I call the side split method. So basically for this one you need to have your front splits, and you can just go into your front splits and then twist your hips as far as you can to make it seem like you're in a middle split, when in actuality you're just doing a twisted side split. Trick 2. Scorpion. A scorpion is a brilliant contortion trick, but you always want to push it that bit further to make your legs seem a bit straighter and make you seem like you've got a bit more of a flexible back or flexible legs. Usually in a scorpion you would hold on to your foot or ankle with both hands, but for this trick I want you to try holding on to it with just your outer hand. This will allow you to turn out your shoulder somewhat to get a straighter leg without any more back flexibility. Yet again, this isn't going to help you get your scorpion any better, but taken at the right angle it can make a picture look great. Trick 3. Wall support. So when you're trying a new trick, you usually need help to balance, and I would often use, say, a door handle or a chair or something. However, this requires you to place your hand on it, meaning your hand cannot be used for the trick, which a lot of the time you need. The solution to this, especially for standing tricks, is to stand next to a wall and lean against it. This way you can use both hands for the trick while still being assisted in your balance. Four. Hair. To start off, if you're doing contortion or flexibility of any kind, I hope you realise loose hair is probably not ideal. So what hairstyle should you wear? I know that ponytails are extremely popular, and trust me, I do wear ponytails a lot when I'm doing contortion, but for a lot of tricks this could result in you standing on your hair, and that's very painful. In addition, with a mid-high or high ponytail, if you're doing a trick like a bridge, a headstand, forward roll, whatever, then this can often not be great, as your ponytail will be moved about and it'll kind of hurt your head. So to avoid all this, I'd recommend a low ballet bun or braids. Obviously there are times where you can wear your hair in a ponytail or even loose when doing contortion, but when you're trying a new trick you don't want to have that added attention you have to pay to your hair to avoid it getting in the way. So I just find that when I'm working on a new trick, a low ballet bun or braids are usually my go-to hairstyle. The 5th and final trick, tape.
And finally, let's talk about tape. So you will have seen in multiple of my videos that I actually tape quite regularly. Here I've got 3 different tapes. These 2 are the same brand, and this one's a different brand. I don't really like KT tape. I think the adhesive is too strong, but I have used it in the past, it's not that bad. Here, I'm not sure what the brand is, but I'll link it in the description. I kind of don't really like black ones. I prefer like neutral coloured ones or white ones, simply because they're not as noticeable when you're wearing them. And basically the thing about tape, the reason I'm including tape as like a hack or a trick is because I use it a lot, and a lot of the time I would not be able to like practice acro or like stretch or stuff if I was not wearing tape, simply because it would hurt. I don't really use it for injuries so much as just for support, though I have used it for like my sprained ankle, as I showed in my ankle mobility video. But yeah, I often tape my right wrist because I tend to forget to warm up before practicing acro, and then it'll be kind of sore afterwards, and so I'll just tape it for a day or two and it'll be fine. Yeah. Link in description to this brand, KT tape. I'll link this one as well, but I don't particularly like it, so.
In case you're unsure what I'm talking about when I say tape, I mean kinesthetic tape, or KT tape, which is basically a stretchy fabric type material with an adhesive on it that you can use to give yourself a bit of extra support or to avoid pain when you're working with an injury. Of course, I'm not a medical professional, so I will leave a link in the description to the tutorials I use to learn to tape. And a quick hack within this hack is that kinesthetic tape can have a very strong adhesive which can be very painful to remove. So if you're trying to remove your tape and it's really sore, then I'd recommend just having a shower or a bath, or even just soaking it in water for a couple of minutes. This will remove the adhesive quite a bit and make it a lot easier and less painful to remove.
I hope you found these tips and tricks helpful. If you would like I said at the beginning, if you would like to see another video of this, then just leave a comment down below saying what hacks or tips you want to see me show you, what you need help with, or if you have a hack that you use, then feel free to leave that in the comments as well, and other people can see it and I might include it in another video. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. Remember, you are strong, you are beautiful, and you can be flexible too, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!